So here it is. And the thing about this is that you can add tassel or fringe here to the bottom of it. And you can make more than one, and then you can put in your little tails. It's a swag, and swag most of the time goes with tails. So you can add that. So I'll be adding 2 tails to this, and then you will see what it's looking like. Yes, as I was saying, I'd like to make a strawberry swag, and you're going to purchase about 1.5 yards of fabric, maybe 60 inches or 45 inches, okay, to make the swag. And when you get it, your paper is going to be square like this, and you're going to take one end right there and fold it over to the other hand, and that's how you're going to have the shape, okay, more on the diagonal. This is where the center is, which is called this, and this is the seam, and this is the opening here, and this is the bottom. Okay, so I'll give you your measurement in inches and centimeter. So to the opening side, from the top here, from the point here, and I've already cut it, so that's why I have that little piece trying to form it back. So from here to here is going to be 120 centimeters or 47 inches. From here, which is the center, okay, it's going to be 147 centimeter or 55 inches. And at the opening at the bottom here, it's going to be 80 centimeter or 31.25 inches. Now I've worked it out in inches for you, because we don't really use meters here in Jamaica, so some of you have a problem. So I've worked it out, and there are some fractions there, and where I get a fraction, I just like 1/8. I just don't bother with it, because from here now in the corner to this mark here, you're going to measure 3 centimeters. So you're just going to dot it like this, okay, and where you have your 5 centimeter, you're going to take your pencil or pen, and you're going to mark it around to here, okay. So let me go over that again. You're going to measure across here for 5 centimeter or 1 3/4 inch, and in that same line, okay, it would come out here. You're going to measure down 3 centimeter or 1 inch, and this is this. So you connect this one to that one, and the next step is to cut away this one, okay. So I've cut away that one, and when I've cut away that one, I'm just going to give this one a little slant, a little angle, a little deep. So that's what it's going to look like. So when it's closed, it's going to be like this. When it's open, it's going to be like that. And the next step would be to mark off 3 centimeter here, from here, and that would be 1 inch. It's a little over 1 inch, but I won't bother with the fraction, so it's just 1 inch. And from here and from here, you're going to measure 5 centimeter up from here, or 1 3/4 inch, 1 3/4 inch. Now within this space from here where you mark the 3 centimeter, you're going to mark off 6 14 centimeters or 5 1/4 inch, okay. So you're going to mark off from here to where the 5 is 6 14 centimeter or 6, 5 and a quarter inch. Okay, so I've marked off mine, so whatever you get at the bottom, you know, it's going to form another pleat, or you're going to put your tassel in it, but it's going to just finish off at the end there. All right, as I said, you can form another pleat with it. So what I've done, I've put some notches here to indicate where my pleats would be, and as I said in the video, what you do is that when you form a pleat, say this is your pleat, you bring it to the end of the pleat before it. Okay, you don't overlap. Sometimes, you know, if the material is like stretching, maybe you can do that, you can do a little easing, but if you do your pleats accurately, you won't have a problem. Okay, so that is it. So I've already cut my swag, and if you notice here, see the notches, these are for the pleats, and so I will be pleating my swag just now. So first thing you're going to do at the top, you're going to take this pleat, which is the top pleat, and bring it over into the center here. So here is the center, so you're going to take that, put it together. It's a little bit difficult, and you're going to do like this. Just trying to get my pin here, so I'm going to pin that. And the next step is to take the notches and you bring them up, and the way you pleat a swag is that you take each pleat and place on the just at the end of the first one, of the one above. You just take, so here it is, I'm just going to take it, and here is the first one, so I'm just going to place it there and continue pleating. So I've pinned the pleats, as you can see, and I am going to go to the machine and stitch it, add the rod pocket, hang it, and then I will form the pleats. Okay, so see you when I finish doing that. It's a little bit dark here, but I tell you, the beauty with swag is that, so I have added a rod pocket and now I'm doing the pleating. The beauty with swags is that if you do your prep work properly, meaning you do your markings and your pleats are in the right position and everything, when it comes time to form the pleats, you know, you have no problem. You know, I know that swags are difficult and it takes some time for some people to grasp it, but the thing is that do the prep work, and once you do your prep work, all your markings, your measurements and everything, you're good to go, because any at all, because of my experience. You know, as I always tell you, they're all the same in some ways, you know, just a little bit of difference. So there it is, a strawberry swag, and I just add a rod pocket. Now the thing with this is that when we were younger, these curtains were only found in hotels and offices and wealthy people homes, and they always use, you know, staple the top there, like here, to the board. But these days we have found a way to do it so we can use it in our home. It doesn't matter how simple our home is, and it's just to add a rod pocket. So I've had a rod pocket, and this doesn't need a header. It just have a rod pocket. It doesn't need a header. Okay, so I hope you learned something, okay, from me this